I'm super disappointed about because I'm a Packers fan. Green Bay. I'm going to go on a rant before I talk about these stats for this game. We lost 27-25. As big of a Packers fan I am, the Packers have to beat teams consistently that's over 500. Yes, we beat the Seahawks, but Geno Smith was hurt. That was a great win that we got. But just look at the good teams we've played that we've lost to. We lost to the Lions, right? Twice. Ooh, excuse me. We beat the Texans. We beat the Rams. We lose to the Vikings twice. Who else we lost to? We lost to the Eagles. It's like when we play top tier teams, we struggle. Yes, you got the win over the Rams. You got the win over the Texans. The 49ers not the same this year. But if you look at our wins, it's against teams that's not really good. You beat the Colts. You beat the Titans. You know, you're supposed to beat them. You beat the Cardinals. You beat the Jaguars. And you almost lost that one. You beat the Bears by 1. That's a rivalry. You beat the Dolphins. You beat the Saints. So these are teams that's not really your record. You should be beating these teams. You're 11-4 or 11-5 now, you know? So these are games you should win. But if we can't find a way to beat really good teams, we're not winning anything. We're not going to the Super Bowl. And we're not even going to the championship game if we can't find ways to beat good teams consistently. And this game, let me flip my page right quick. This game right here, that first half, we were dog shit. Dog shit. First drive, Josh Jacobs fumble. Right. Well, let me call it stats right quick. Hold up. So I can kind of give y'all, if you didn't watch the game, just let you know what happened. Right. So let me just slow down. All right. Start a winning team. Sam Darnold, 33 for 43, 377, 3 tuds, 1 pick. Great game. Aaron Jones, 12 carries for 47 yards. Their leading rusher, Justin Jefferson, 8 receptions, 92 yards. Jalen Naylor, who was fucking us up, 5 receptions, 81 yards. Jordan Addison, 6 receptions, 69 yards. TJ Hawkinson, 5 receptions, 68 yards. See how you spread the ball? Spread the ball, you know? All right. Now, let's talk about Jordan Love. 19 for 30, 185. Josh Jacobs, 17 carries, 69 yards, 1 tud. Leader receiver, Romeo Dobbs, 7 receptions, 58 yards. Tucker Craft, 2 receptions, 53 yards. And everybody else. Now, I'm going to clip this. This is my official Green Bay rant. Like I said, we cannot beat teams that's over 500 consistently. We just can't. We can't. We lost to the Vikings twice. You lose to the Lions twice. You lose to the Eagles. Those are teams that are in talks to make a deep playoff run. And if you can't beat them at all, what are we really doing? This team is super talented, but I don't like that O-line could not handle the blitz well. They just can't. And I don't like sometimes the play calling. We try to get all these big plays just back to back to back. And when you're down, yes, you become one-dimensional. Yes, you become a pass team. But sometimes you have to take the underneath on blitzes. When someone is blitzing you, you're not going to have the same time to throw the ball 40, 35, 25 yards down the field. You got to take the underneath. You got to take the check down. And that's one problem I have for Jordan Love. Take the check down, please. You have to. You got to. You have to, bro. Take the check down when it's there. And stop throwing off your back foot. Because that's when you start overthrowing people. And that was another problem. You're overthrowing people. I get it. You can do it. It's cool. It's good to look at. But bro, we're not winning with that type of playing style. We're the youngest team in the NFL by far. Well, not by far, but we're the youngest team in the NFL. But I just like our first 4 drives of the game was fumble, punt, field goal, turnover on downs. Like 5th drive, punt. Like, bro. And the defense didn't play too bad, but they have They have to stop running so much zone. And I know we're running zone simply because we don't have Jair, who's our best man defender. And I don't know if you have anybody you really trust on the island with Justin Jefferson by himself. And I understand that. But you have to stop running so much zone because zone has a lot of holes in the coverage. You can't run a cover two zone because over top it's gonna get beat every time, or it's more prone to corner routes. You can't run cover three is a good coverage, but hey, seam routes can kill cover three. It's just sometimes you just gotta man up. Maybe you have a secondary. Well, I can't even say that because the Vikings, you got the emergence of Jordan Addison, so you can't really double Justin Jefferson because Jordan Addison can go for 100 on any given night too. You know, and I can't be a hater. I gotta give love to that Vikings defense, bro. Brian Flores, what he is calling this season, he gonna get a head coaching job somewhere, bro. The pressure they would generate on Jordan Love, and one thing I have about Jordan Love, when you pressure him, you start making him overthink, and he start forcing the ball in tight windows, and that's how he throws picks. I don't think he had one tonight, which is still, yeah, he didn't have one tonight, but he didn't have a good game. I didn't like nothing I seen from Jordan Love really tonight. Nothing. He didn't impress me at all. But they generated pressure on Jordan Love, and that's how you beat the Packers. You generate pressure on Jordan Love, make him overthink, and you will win. Because our defense is good, but we're a little injured on defense, right? In the secondary. Front seven is pretty good in my opinion. But we're not beating good teams. And I don't see us making it that far in the playoffs, to be real. I don't. Maybe second round. I don't see an NFC championship push. I hope so. I just don't see it. I'm being realistic. I don't, because we cannot beat good teams consistently on any given night. All teams with great records like the Packers, we lost to. Any 10-win team, we lost to. We lost to the Eagles, like I said. We lost to the Vikings twice. Lost to the Lions twice. That's all I really have to say, because the second half wasn't any prettier, you know. And one thing I will say, we cannot. We got hot late in the fourth. In the fourth quarter, we scored 59 extra points in the fourth, but by that time, it's too late. It's too late. Like, Green Bay is super talented, bro, but we have to control the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, which that's something that we like to do. Get the run game going and take checkdowns, because the deep pass is going to be there. I know we didn't have Christian Watson, but the deep pass is going to be there. Just take the check down sometime, man. Please, just take the check down. And one thing I like from the Vikings, I will say, I like how they got Justin Jefferson involved in different ways. Because, like I said, they were playing good defense on Jay Jettis. I give them that. I need a little water. They were playing good defense on Justin Jefferson. But they started doing RPOs. And RPOs was killing us tonight. They started doing RPOs, get him in rhythm, get him the ball, and that's how you handle superstars when teams are really focused on them. You have to get them the ball in different ways. And Kevin O'Connell and that offensive coordinator really figured out a way to give him the ball, and I really, really like that. I really do. And that's how you do it. And the Vikings, man, people might say they're not a believer in the Vikings, but I'm a believer in that defense. I truly am. That defense can smother anybody any given night. Because they're really a man defense. They run the blitz. They trust that their guys can lock up your receiver. They trust that. So when you have a defense like that, and they're proven because they're 14-2. So when you have a defense like that, man, and you got Sam Darnold playing his best football, hey, you destined for great things. Now I don't know how far they can make it in the playoffs. And seeding is a big issue. A big thing for them. It's gonna take a little luck, but hey, they possibly can make a deep playoff run. You never know. You never know.